So like over there in that parking lot, that car there, taillights, it just like drove out really fast from the back of the parking lot. It just like drove out really fast as I was walking by, and then just it like sits there with its headlights pointed at me. Like it turns a little bit to point its headlights at me and just sits there like at the edge of the street, and then it backs up and then like backs up way back up in the parking lot again, and then turns into a parking space. It just like drove out really fast and pointed its headlights at me. They do weird things. Usually when I'm not recording, they do weird things like that. And there was just a cop car that drove by at the intersection before that, and like I think a white car drove by too. They were doing their synchronizer things. It was being weirdo, creepy, weirdo robot cars. I thought that was gonna be a white truck. He was silver though. Where are they at now? You saw the white SUV at the intersection. Here comes a white car right now. They always drive cars over there when I'm coming into the parking lot. There goes the white car right there. And this is probably a synchronizer. They're probably both synchronating. They're gonna sync on each other as they're syncing on me as I'm walking in the parking lot. Alright. Usually there's like 10 cars syncing on me right now in the parking lot. It's usually not this quiet in the parking lot. It's usually like 10 cars at a time. That was nice. Like, that was a nice parking lot walk. That was nice and peaceful. Not 10 cars gang stalking me at a time. That time. That was cool. It'll just be like it's always white SUVs out there just synchronizing with me. It's just always white SUVs in the parking lot synchronizing. They do. They just synchronize out there. They get all synced up. Like, you're just gonna walk with a shopping cart and then just stop it right next to me as I'm walking by you. You're just gonna stand there all of a sudden and stop the shopping cart right as I walk by you. Yeah, that's just what you're gonna do if you're a synchronizer. You're gonna come out and sync with me like a robot. That's just what you're gonna do. I don't know why you do that, but that's what they're gonna do. Like, there might just be a guy walking around the corner right now, but not that time. But sometimes there's just a guy walking around the corner right there synchronizing with me. Like, they'll just do things like that. And that's what they do.
Have you used your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards one? 69. Insert cash or select payment type. Use PIN pad to complete transaction. Thank you for shopping at Hy-Vee.
Like, you'll just be at a checkout right at the store, and they'll just come walking by you right as you, like right after you check out. Like, right at the moment that you start walking away, they just come walking by. Like, and it'll be the same people doing it over and over. So I know that's what they do, because it'll be the same people doing it. There's a white car pulling out of the parking lot right now. Is that the synchronator? Is that the synchronator bot? RoboCop? They're gonna slow down the sinker show for this video, I guess. Maybe they'll come back in a minute on the video. After they do the creepy thing before I start recording, they're gonna hide for a second. They do the blatant creepy things when I'm not recording. Sinking, just out there driving, synchronated. I'm just hearing a car door slamming over here, right there. Probably a synchronation. Probably a synchronizer. Oh. Are they synchronizing? Are they synchronizing me? I don't know what they're doing right now. Oh, there goes the white synchronizer car at the corner of the Hy-Vee. I bet he's a synchronizer bot. I really do bet that he's a synchronizer bot. And this is a synchronizer bot. And they're all synchronizing me with their white synchronizer bots. They're synchronizing at me with their white cars for the gang stalker gang. Doing a drive-by for the gang. This is really lame. How they're just always driving by me. This is really lame. Now there's another white car. And that's a white truck, I think. I think that was a white truck. The same exact time that the white car was driving by me. And they're all just synchronating with corners and synchronating with each other. They're synchronating. Just a bunch of sinker bots. Here comes a black sinker bot truck, I bet. He's gonna sinker over here right now. Here he goes, slowly driving through the intersection. Like the light's green. He's just, oh, here comes the Domino's car. There goes the Domino's car. Yeah. Alright. That's that intersection. That's it for that intersection. Let's see the drone. Just always a drone watching me. Just sitting at a computer. Just a guy sitting at his computer. Staring at me. Just staring at me. You're just gonna sit and stare at me in your sinker bot drone. There's a white SUV over there. Turned over there. He's probably coming around the corner to sinker me. I just had to pop around the corner and sinker on me. It's like, oh no. He's sitting down on a bench. I have to go drive my white SUV out there and sinker. Yeah, this car just like drove up the parking lot and then stopped right at the edge right here with his headlights pointed at me like just like that way, you know. And just like drove up, turned and pointed his lights at me. Drove up really fast, you know, and just pointed its lights at me and then backed up like halfway down the parking lot and then parked over here. I think it backed up when I walked by the car. Probably something like that. They just gotta come out and be creepy in their clown cars. They just gotta creep around in their clown cars and synchronize things around me. When's the next clown show start, clowns? I'm waiting for the clown parade. Throw some candy at me. Throw some candy out, perfectly synchronized with something else. Like right as you're throwing the candy, drive a white SUV out over here or something. Oh, Domino's cars, he's syncing. He didn't sync up with anything. Might not be syncing. Might just be doing a delivery like a normal person. Just doing a normal delivery like a normal person. That would be cool. If it was just a normal person doing a normal delivery normally. I don't know where the sinker twats are. They're gonna toddle over here soon. A bunch of toddlers toddling in their twat cars. Oh, here's a dim headlight car. I bet he's a gang stalker with a dim headlight car, like the gang stalkers tend to do. This truck is driving up at the same time. Oh, it's a white SUV. So there you go. It was a gang stalker with a dim headlight car and a white SUV gang stalker. That's what it was. He's just turning at the exact same time that the car is driving through. And the car is sitting at the stop sign for forever. And finally going right now as I turn the camera. Probably synced up with me turning the camera. He's got to sync everything. You just gotta drive by a car synced while it turns, and then sync with me turning my camera when you're sitting at a stop sign for 30 seconds straight. There's the sync bots. Where's the sync bots? Where are they? I don't know. Are they sync botting? Y'all sync botting out here? Are y'all syncing? Oh. It's just like I see any car and I'm like, oh, what's it gonna do? I shouldn't have to look at cars and wonder what they're gonna do if they're gonna be a robot. I shouldn't have to wonder which car is not gonna be a robot. I shouldn't have to look at cars in parking lots and wonder if they're not gonna be a robot. Like, I just look at all these parked cars over here and I'm like, which one is gonna have someone get in it and drive off robotically with another car like a robot? Like, I see this white car with a dim tail light and I'm like, is it a robot? I don't know. Maybe he's just got a dim tail light. Maybe this isn't a sinker bot in a white car. Is he gonna syncronate? I shouldn't have to look at all the white cars and be like, which one's not a robot? Why are 99% of the white cars in the world roboting? I think they were roboting. I think that white car that drove by was a robot because that truck was pulling up over there while he was pulling up over there. They were just being robots. They were just pulling up two white cars robotically with each other. I hear people walking out over here talking. Are they gonna sync up? Are y'all gonna sync? Are y'all syncing? Then when I'm on deliveries, they'll do things like right when I'm handing the delivery over, they'll drive a white car by or a cop car. It'll just be driving by on the street next to me or behind me or whatever. And then there's this one delivery I was on where I handed over, and right when I hand the delivery over, a church bell nearby just starts ringing. Like someone is inside ringing the church bell. Like it's just ringing randomly. Like it's like quiet out there. And like right when I hand over the delivery, the church bell just starts ringing. It was just like this creepy church bell. The cop just turned around the corner right as the white car was driving in front of me. And that's another white car pulling up, I think, at the same time that the white car is driving through. I think that's another white car. Is the cop pulling back around? Oh, it's a white car. Yeah. Yep, and that's another white car like I thought it was. Are they syncing again with their sync cars? Alright, wake me up when the next sink gets here. Saw a white van, I think he was sinking. I think he was. I think I put something in the bag and then I left it in. Go see if it's still there. Go back to Hy-Vee. I'm gonna walk through the parking lot and get synced on in the parking lot. I'll get synced on at this intersection. Both of those things are gonna happen. Here they come. I hear them coming. Alright, it's the silver car. I don't know. Probably a silver sinker car. It's probably another silver sinker car. It's probably a silver sinker. You know, there's one silver car to each side of the intersection. So they're probably both sinking me. They do their little double car maneuvers. They'll do one white car at one side, one white car at the other side. Or one silver car at each side. Just a white car and a white car driving by each other. Whatever. Just gotta do their syncs. You know, this is probably the sync for the parking lot. He's gonna drive through the parking lot and back out. Yep. He's driving out of the parking lot over there. So yeah, that's the spot where they always drive by when I'm coming in. They're either driving in or out of the parking lot right there. So there he goes, right there, and then driving out of the parking lot again. You're just gonna drive through the parking lot and out. And I came here and recorded on Thanksgiving. And Hy-Vee was closed. But I was just coming here to see if they were open. And I walked through the parking lot. And they were closed, so I was walking back through the parking lot, and there's a bunch of cars just driving through the parking lot and back out. Just a bunch of white trucks driving through the parking lot and back out. On video. On video. Like they'll do it on video. They'll just drive through a parking lot and back out in a white truck on video. This car's coming around now and he's synchronizing. He's synchronizing. He's a synchronizer bot. He's a synchronizer robot in the RoboCop car. He's gonna be a synchronizer robot in a RoboCop car. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy that my food was still there. Maybe they synchronized it back over there. They're like, oh, he's coming back. We gotta put the food back out there perfectly synchronized with him. Right when he walks through the doorway, set the food down. Right when he walks through the doorway, perfectly synchronize it with him, okay? You just gotta perfectly synchronize a thing with another thing. This white car pulling up right now. They just gotta perfectly synchronize white cars with other white cars. Perfectly synchronize it. Gotta perfectly synchronize all these white cars in the parking lot out here. They just gotta perfectly synchronize the white cars out here. They just gotta perfectly synchronize all the white cars out here. They just take two things and they synchronize them with 555 license plates. You just gotta take two things and perfectly synchronize them. Two or more things. Like the people will be out here putting shopping carts away synchronized. Like the people that work here. They just do everything synchronized. Oh. Probably a synchronizer bot walking over there with a red bag just to walk over there with a red bag at the corner of the Hy-Vee building. They're just always walking around with red bags, gang stalking. With the red bag walking, gang stalking, terrorism tactics. Walking by me with red bags and red shirts and hats and red shoes, red pants. You just gotta synchronize a thing with red. With me walking by a building. You just gotta synchronize things. They're gonna synchronize me at this intersection. They just gotta do it. I just know they're gonna do it because they just have to do it. Like I can't just walk through this intersection. Like, here he comes, you know? Here he comes. Here he comes synchronizing. That was a silver synchronizer. But I just know that was the synchronizer. Oh, there's the white truck pulling up right now. This guy's got one light and he just turned it off. He had the one lower light. He just turned it off and then drove by me at the corner of the building. That white truck was synchronizing, I bet. It was a synchro bot. They're all synchro bots. They are all synchronizing like synchro bots. They're all synchronizing like synchro bots out here. They're all converging on the street to synchronize like synchro bots. It's a really sick world when there's so many cars out here synchronizing like synchro bots. Like, really, they do it with their children even. It's just really sick. It's really sick. Well, I didn't see them at that intersection. They're usually at that intersection. They weren't that time. So we'll see him again. We'll be back. Is this it? Is he gonna sink her? Is he gonna sink her? I just saw a cop car over there. Was that a sinker? Where's the bots? Where's the bots? Are they gonna sink me at this intersection? Are they gonna sink on me? Oh, they are. There's something flying over. It's a helicopter. I don't know what that car was. I didn't see what it was. I think it was a sinker bot though. And this is a helicopter. And here's a cop. There goes the sinker bot sinking. There goes the sink gang. They gotta sync up. Oh, there goes the sink truck at the sink corner. Synced up on his sink juice. There they go, syncing up like sink heads. There they go, syncing up. Yeah. I think that was a helicopter. It was just way up there, though. But he had like a spotlight out. Like, he wasn't like looking down, I don't think, with it. I don't know what he's doing up there. Probably gang stalking me. He's probably just flying a helicopter around, burning up a bunch of fuel to gang stalk me. His car's parking. Is he gang stalking me? Just parking a car? It just makes me question everything around me now, you know? I'm just like, is this guy parking a car gang stalking me? Is he just parking a car to gang stalk me? I don't know. He might just be gang stalking me over there, or he might just be parking a car over there. I don't really know. But I know that the gang stalkers would gang stalk me by parking a car over by me. So I know that they do that. So, and I know they walk dogs by crosswalks. So I know that the gang stalkers would walk a dog by a crosswalk by me. So that was most likely a gang stalker, because that was directly at the crosswalk. I know that one, I'm gonna say that was the gang stalker. So that was directly right at the crosswalk. Alright, none at this intersection, okay. What about the other side of the intersection? Okay. At the other side of the intersection, I guess. Perfectly syncered. That was a perfect sinker. Good job. That was one white car at the intersection. Good job. Like, I know you got more sinker bots out here to throw at me at any time. But you're just gonna throw one white car at the intersection. Like, okay. That's cool though. I don't really care. I'll take the one white car over the 5 white cars. One white car is better than 5 white cars, but it's still not no white cars. So it's still a piece of shit on the street driving by. So alright. Sync her up, guys. Get synced up. I'm walking. I'm walking down a sidewalk. Get in your sinker trucks and sync up. I'm walking to an intersection. Like, sync up out here. Is this the sync up? I don't know. Oh, is that the sync up way over there? I don't know if they were syncing up. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna see white cars syncing up again soon. Or cop cars. Is that just a white car? I didn't look at it. I'll have to look back at the video, see if it was a white car. If it was, he was probably sinking. He's probably sinking over there. He's probably sinking way over there. Alright. That might have been a black sinker car. That's enough for this sinker video. They're just hiding right now. Like, they are around somewhere. They're just hiding. So they're gonna hide. And then when I turn the camera off, they're gonna stop hiding. And that's what's gonna happen every time. Even though sometimes on the camera they're not going to be hiding as much. They're just going to hide for some videos. Because that's what the sinkers do. They just got to do weird sinker things. And they're weird. And they're very weird. Like, they're just weird. So they're gonna do weird sinker things and be weird. And when I turn the camera off, they're gonna pop out and be weirdos. And they're just gonna do that. Because they have to. Because that is their purpose in life. To be a pathetic sinkerhead bot. None at the alley. Maybe that red car. I don't know. I'll see the sinker bots in about 10 seconds.